Are you tired of struggling to lose weight? Being stuck is so frustrating, but listen, don't give up. That's the key. And our next guest can help you find your personal key to losing weight and even potentially helping other health problems you might be experiencing. She is Dr. Kathleen Nash. She's a chiropractic physician. She's the owner of Total Transformation. She's back on the show this morning. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. What a cool story that we just got to watch about the Heart Foundation. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that amazing? Well, and you deal one-on-one with many people who are, enduring health problems.
Right.
And it's serious. It's like life-stopping.
It's absolutely life-stopping. So in the previous segment, we heard about a problem that happens at birth, right, or during development. The problems I deal with happen as we age, as things go on. And these problems not only can cause us to shorten our life, things like type 2 diabetes or heart disease or thyroid conditions, but they're actually the root cause of what's driving the weight gain.
Yes. I mean, it's so easy, if you just take losing weight at face value to think, I'm eating too much, I need to diet.
Right.
And so much of the time, I think the majority of the time, there's way more to it.
What if I told you it was 80% of the time?
You think so?
It is so.
Jeez,
if you're in the obese category, it's 80% of the time where the disease itself is driving the weight problem. So when we're told you get fat first and then you get sick, for those people, it's the opposite. You get sick first. That causes the fat.
You have a personal connection with, every time you help someone lose weight, you're thinking about yourself because you at one time were much heavier than you are now.
Yeah.
And you led yourself down a journey and found out the key to your weight loss.
Oh my God, yes, because it was so frustrating. Every doctor's telling me that I'm healthy, every doctor's telling me that I'm okay, but my body wouldn't lose no matter what I did, would only lose a little and stop. I'd be hungry, I'd be craving, I couldn't sleep well, and the weight always came back. It was finding the root factors that actually was driving the weight problem, was able to get me to lose the 80 pounds, and that was over 10 years ago. And that's what we now do for other people.
Exactly, and those factors are actually 5 metabolic factors that you like to focus on and share a little bit of information with our audience about these, because you address them on an individual basis when people come in to work with you.
Right, we have to find out what specific factors are inflicting that particular person, and then there are specific strategies that we're going to use to not only reduce it, but potentially reverse it. Things like type 2 diabetes, which not many people talk about being able to reverse, but you totally can.
That's huge. I mean, we know how much it totally changes someone's life when they're diagnosed, and then they have to live with it. So a lot of times people are able to change their behavior, change their habits, and actually have an effect on this disease. Tell me about some of the results you've seen.
So some of the results I've seen are somebody like Dominic, who we're actually going to take a look at.
Okay.
Dominic was diagnosed as pre-diabetic when he was 20 years old. By the time he hit 25, he got hit with full-blown diabetes. So the management solution that his doctors were doing for him up to that point was not working. He was going the wrong direction. We were able to get Dominic to lose 70 pounds in my office in 3.5 months. He reversed his type 2 diabetes, but he lost a total of 100 pounds. He lost 98 pounds.
We're going to hear from him right now.
Working with Dr. Nash, I lost 70 pounds in 3.5 months and reversed my type 2 diabetes, and I feel great.
Yay!
Yeah, and that's just it. When we go traditional medicine, unfortunately, the doctor's hands are tied. So all they can really do is manage the condition. It's really up to us to find out what has to be done to reverse it. But reversing the condition also usually results in reversing the weight problem as well.
Yes, I'd like to pull up the 5 metabolic factors one more time. In each person, each client's situation is a little different.
That's right.
For Dominic, which of these metabolic factors do you remember were affecting him the most?
Oh God, yes. So Dominic had a toxicity issue. He had a fatty liver. 40% of all Americans now have a fatty liver, including children. He was overfed but undernourished. He was getting enough calories on a daily basis, but there was no nutrition in any of the calories, so the body wasn't getting what it needed to repair. And the one that's wrapped around the diabetes is the lower imbalanced hormones. He was insulin resistant. He also had 2 or 3 other hormones that respond to that, and basically put his body in a situation where he was only burning body fat 4 hours a day. He should be burning body fat 16 to 18 hours a day.
Wow.
All of us. So somebody like you burn body fat 16 to 18 hours a day. Dominic was lucky to be getting 4, and it was hormonally driven, meaning even when he was eating less and moving more, the fat was not coming off.
I tell you, your body is it's a finely tuned instrument.
It really is.
And you really, you need someone who knows what they're doing. You have a special offer today for people who are ready to get a little more information and go about losing weight differently.
Right, go about losing it differently and permanently, but I really only have 10 10 spots available. The
Okay.
10 spots are already sitting on the website that's going across the screen. That is the best way for you to
Okay.
secure your spot. However, you can also call the office. But we're going to do the evaluation for less than $10. We're going to give you the webinars that explain my process and what I do. And we're going to find out the root cause of your specific weight issue and get it solved for good so you can accelerate that weight loss and reverse the disease, extend your life 10 to 15 years.
You are so inviting, with folks. Have them come in. You want to give them as much information as possible, and I really appreciate that about you. A lot of people say, I'll give you some information, but you got to come pay me first.
No, I'm going to flood you
Nice.
with information before
Yeah.
you even come and see me.
Yeah, if you want to be involved in the process and understand what's going on, work with Dr. Nash. Dr. Nash's Total Transformation. She is in Henderson. Again, mention you saw her right here on the Morning Blend. Your standard client fee is reduced to $9.97, guys. Normally it's $97. There are only 10 spots left, though, at that price, so you need to call the number right there on your screen. You can also visit the website that's up on the screen for a little more information. And Total Transformation is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.